Okay, the warranties originally started on here when I was tagged in another creator's post about warranty information. They asked, hey, is this accurate? It turned out that the information was not accurate. And we're not going to discuss the manufacturer's warranties because these manufacturers, no matter which manufacturer you're talking about, will be listed as an authority figure in the roofing industry, especially when you're talking about defective shingles and they were the ones that manufactured it. The second thing is I would seek legal counsel to get a contract attorney to specifically design your contracts and your warranty. I have a warranty document and I have a contract. These are living, breathing contracts. Every year they change. In fact, my contract, I had stated prior to that I have an estimated $80,000 in designing this contract. When I first got it done, it was like $15,000. And then every year as the laws change, there's a few amendments and they have to be changed and we have costs. And now that I'm 30 years down the road, I've spent almost $80,000 on these documents. And that's all I'm going to tell you. They're going to protect you. But when you design your contracts, they're going to be designed with an attorney that's going to outlay the homeowner's rights and the contractor's rights. You don't want to be one-sided. Don't take what AI says and design your warranties and your contracts based on information that you provided from another contractor. I don't care if they're doing $50 million a year. They might not have a contract that's designed by a contract attorney for that specific state you work for, and that's important. Because if you provide information that's inaccurate, if there's ever an attorney that comes after you, they're going to expose any of those deficiencies. Now, when it comes to insulation, who can discredit us? Another roofer? We don't want that. Me? No, I'm not an authority figure. And the other roofer that the insurance company, let's say you have a leak on a house, they call you to fix it. You have reasons why you don't want to fix it. They call another roofer, and that roofer says he didn't install it as per manufacturer specs. In the warranty, it's going to state, must be an authority figure. What does that mean? Well, it means not me and not the roofer that's pointing out a mistake that may or may not be accurate. This guy could be a salesman for all we know. So you want an authority figure listed as, we're going to respond to anything from an authority figure, which is either going to be an engineer or manufacturer specification, and these people are going to respond with what's wrong in writing. And then you're going to address it, hopefully. Now, as far as lengths of warranties, in the state of Florida, it may be different from your states. I don't know all the states that we're talking here, and laws vary. So I'm not giving you legal advice, but I'm saying you should familiarize yourself with the laws in your state to be able to best produce these warranties. But in the state of Florida, we give 1 year of labor material. No matter what happens, we're fixing it. After that, I provide another 9 years. And what's the cost of that warranty? Well, you're the contractor. So you figure out what your cost is. Let's say it's $10,000. That's $1,000 a year. I'm billing them, the homeowner, and I'm going out there when I collect and inspect the roof, redocument everything. That's how my jobs, as far as steady work, come to me, because I have over 4,000 properties that have been documented more than 5 or 6 years. And the benefit of that is when I get a house like last week where there was a wind event, okay, the insurance company, I'm going to only submit the photos of this house that were right after the wind event. But I have 2013, 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, all the way up to 2022. No damage from improper installation. So when the insurance company goes down the improper installation road, when we have detached shingles, I go, oh, okay, so the first 6 years of the roof system, it was A-okay. But then improper installation happened when a storm event came along. Gotcha. And that's how come I'm able to discredit things easier, because most of the properties that I do, like all my clients, I've documented many times before. So these all tie into each other. And when we go back to the warranty, you're going to charge them every year. If the homeowner quits paying, there's no contractor liability. And that's going to be something that is going to be beneficial for some clients. Because if you hire a business coach that takes a company from $2 million a year and now you're doing $10 million a year, if something happens and you go out of business and there's 5,000 people that have been abandoned on their warranty, there may be about 5 of them that are going to get an attorney if they have a problem and come to you with a demand. And we don't want that. Contractor liability, we want to keep to a minimum. And number one thing, install as per manufacturer specs. No matter what you're doing as far as waterproofing, the manufacturer specs are always followed 100%. Peace and love, brother. Congratulations.